Picture this. You're on your dream cruise. Everything feels perfect. The ocean breeze, the endless buffet, the sparkling blue water. But then, disaster strikes. What if I told you that countless cruisegoers make life-threatening mistakes every single day without even realizing it? Mistakes that could ruin your vacation or even put your safety at risk. Imagine spending thousands of dollars only to make avoidable errors that could leave you stranded or in danger. Today, we're diving deep into the 21 most dangerous cruise mistakes that could cost you more than just money. These are mistakes you must avoid at all costs if you want a smooth, safe, and unforgettable cruise experience. Stick with me, because you won't want to miss these crucial tips before you set sail. Asterisk. Number 1. Skipping the safety drill. You may think the safety drill is unnecessary, especially if you've cruised before, but let me tell you, it's not something you can afford to skip. In the rare event of an emergency, knowing the ship's evacuation procedures could mean the difference between panic and survival. During a real crisis, time is precious, and confusion can make a dangerous situation even worse. Familiarizing yourself with the safety protocols, where your life jackets are, and how to quickly evacuate can save precious seconds. Plus, remember, it's required by law for all passengers to attend these drills. So, don't treat it like a formality. Take it seriously. Your safety is the most important thing, and this simple step could make all the difference when it counts. Number 2. Ignoring the life jacket instructions. I get it. Wearing a life jacket isn't glamorous, and most people think they'll never need it. But ignoring the instructions on how to properly wear one could be a huge mistake. In an emergency, every second counts, and a few moments of confusion could make the situation much worse. The right way to wear a life jacket may seem obvious, but under stress, it's easy to forget the basics. The proper fit, the right adjustments, these can make a life or death difference if you need it. So, take a moment to follow the instructions carefully. It might not seem important in the moment, but if disaster strikes, knowing how to wear your life jacket properly could save your life and keep you safe until help arrives. Number 3. Not checking your balcony railings. Balconies are perfect for sunset selfies, but they can also be dangerous, especially when kids are involved. Every year, there are reports of children falling overboard due to low railings that don't meet safety standards. It may seem like a small detail, but it's one you can't afford to overlook. Before letting kids wander near the railing, take a moment to check its height and sturdiness. Even if your cruise line appears safe, it's always better to be cautious. Ensuring the railing is secure can prevent a disaster from ruining your vacation. Remember, a few seconds of checking could save a life, so don't take that risk. Always stay vigilant when it comes to your safety and your family's well-being. I'm sure you're thankful for these crucial safety tips, but let me ask you, what happens if you skip out on this kind of advice in the future? Are you really willing to take that risk? Do you want to look back at your next cruise and think, I should have listened? If you care about your safety, subscribe now so you're always prepared. If not, leave a comment below about why you're willing to take that gamble. 4. Not staying hydrated. Staying hydrated on a cruise may sound like common sense, but it's an often overlooked issue. With the constant sun, salty air, and the tempting indulgence of rich foods and drinks, it's easy to forget how important water is. You might not feel thirsty in the moment, but dehydration can creep up on you. By the time you realize it, you might already be suffering from headaches, fatigue, or even dizziness. These symptoms can ruin your vacation and leave you feeling miserable. Keep a water bottle with you at all times and make it a habit to sip water throughout the day. Remember, you're not just battling the sun, but also the dry air on deck, which can quickly dehydrate your body. A little effort to stay hydrated can keep you feeling energetic and refreshed, ensuring that you enjoy every moment of your cruise. 5. Ignoring seasickness prevention. Seasickness doesn't discriminate. Experienced cruisers can suffer just as much as first-timers. The motion of the ocean, even on the calmest days, can unexpectedly throw your stomach off balance. You might think, I've cruised before, I won't get seasick. But that's not always the case. Seasickness can hit anyone, no matter how seasoned they are. The worst part? It's easy to wait too long to prepare. You don't want to wait until you're lying in bed, feeling miserable, to realize you forgot your anti-nausea meds. Seasickness can ruin your day or even your whole trip, leaving you stuck in your cabin while everyone else enjoys the fun. So, take preventive measures before you set sail. Stock up on seasickness remedies like patches or pills, and if you're prone to it, consider wearing acupressure bands. Trust me, a little preparation goes a long way in keeping you comfortable on the waves. Number 6. Not using sunscreen. One of the most common cruise mistakes is not applying sunscreen regularly. Many people underestimate how strong the sun can be at sea, and it's not just the direct rays you need to worry about. The reflection of the sun off the water intensifies the UV exposure. Even when you think the weather is mild or cloudy, that tropical sunburn you end up with is not a souvenir, it's a preventable mistake. Severe sunburn can leave you uncomfortable, tired, and irritated for the rest of your trip, and in extreme cases, it can even lead to more serious health issues. Make sure to apply sunscreen liberally and reapply it throughout the day, especially after swimming or sweating. Even if it's cloudy, don't skip this step. UV rays can penetrate the clouds. Keep your skin protected, and you'll have more time to enjoy the beauty of the sea without worrying about painful sunburns. Number 7. Not budgeting for extras. One of the biggest financial mistakes many cruisers make is failing to budget for the extras. While a cruise might seem like an all-inclusive vacation, there are many additional costs that can quickly add up if you're not prepared. Wi-Fi, shore excursions, specialty dining, and gratuities for the crew are just a few of the extra expenses you'll face during your trip. These costs can easily surprise you, especially if you're cruising for the first time. To avoid any financial shocks, make sure to budget for these extras ahead of time. Set aside a certain amount for excursions, keep track of gratuity recommendations, and plan for any additional onboard purchases you might make. Doing this will ensure that you don't find yourself scrambling to cover unexpected costs or, worse, overspending on things you hadn't accounted for. Number 8. Ignoring package deals. You might think booking everything separately will save you money, but that's not always the case. Many cruise lines offer all-inclusive packages that actually cost less in the long run than if you were to pay for each service separately. Packages often include meals, drinks, Wi-Fi, and shore excursions, which can save you a significant amount. If you only book a basic cruise fare, you may be tempted to add on extras as you go, and that's where the costs can spiral out of control. It's better to book a package deal that includes everything you need up front. By paying for a package, you avoid paying full price for individual services and make your cruise much more cost-effective. Look into these options before booking to get the best value for your money. Number 9. Overlooking travel insurance. Travel insurance is often something many cruisegoers think they can skip, but it's actually one of the smartest financial decisions you can make. It may seem like an extra expense, but the protection it offers far outweighs the cost. What happens if your cruise gets canceled unexpectedly, or you have to cut your trip short due to an emergency? Or worse, you fall ill while abroad and need medical assistance? Without insurance, these situations could end up costing you thousands of dollars. Travel insurance not only covers unexpected trip cancellations, but also provides coverage for medical emergencies, lost baggage, and even emergency evacuations. For just a small fee, you're protecting your vacation investment and ensuring peace of mind throughout your journey. Don't gamble with your hard-earned money. Make sure to get insurance before you set sail. So, you think you're saving a little money by skipping the budget planning? What if that mistake leads to overspending later on? Don't let that happen to you. The last thing you want is to be caught in a financial mess during your cruise. If you don't want that kind of stress, hit that subscribe button and avoid these issues forever. For those who won't subscribe, go ahead, leave a comment and tell us why you're willing to face those problems. 10. Being rude to staff. Cruise staff work tirelessly to ensure you have an incredible experience, often behind the scenes and under stressful conditions. It only takes one rude comment or impatient gesture to ruin their day, and unfortunately, it can also impact your experience. Remember, they're doing their best to make your vacation unforgettable. Whether it's the housekeeping team, waitstaff, or cruise director, always keep a positive attitude and treat the crew with respect. They go above and beyond to make your journey special. So a simple thank you can go a long way in building a friendly, enjoyable atmosphere for everyone on board. 11. Ignoring dress codes for formal nights. Cruise lines are all about creating unique experiences, and formal nights are a big part of that. These nights are designed for guests to dress up, enjoy fine dining, and immerse themselves in the elegance of the cruise. If you show up in jeans or casual attire, you may be turned away or feel out of place. Before heading to formal events, be sure to check the dress code for your cruise line. Many ships expect guests to wear suits, dresses, or evening wear for these occasions. Don't miss out on the fun, dress accordingly, and enjoy the full experience of a night designed for special memories. Number 12. Saving the best spots for last. I understand. You're on vacation and want to take your time exploring the ship, but if you wait until the last minute to book popular excursions or claim the best spots by the pool, you might be left with less than ideal options. Popular activities fill up quickly, and prime spots tend to be taken early. To avoid disappointment, plan ahead and make reservations as soon as possible. The earlier you act, the more likely you are to enjoy the experiences you're most excited about. Don't let procrastination steal the best moments of your cruise. 13. Overindulging in the buffet. We've all been there, heading straight to the buffet, loading our plates with every item in sight, thinking we'll never get another chance to eat like this. But cruising is about balance, not overindulgence. While the buffet offers endless options, it's easy to go overboard and end up feeling sluggish and uncomfortable. Overeating can leave you regretting your choices, especially when you want to enjoy all the activities and entertainment the ship has to offer. It's important to enjoy the variety, but pace yourself. Instead of stuffing yourself with everything in sight, savor smaller portions of different dishes. This way, you can enjoy more flavors without the unpleasant feeling of being overly full. 14. Not trying local cuisine. While it's tempting to stick to familiar meals or the comfort of the buffet, one of the most exciting aspects of cruising is the opportunity to sample local cuisine at the ports of call. Every destination offers unique flavors, ingredients, and cooking styles that are unlike anything you'll find on the ship. Don't let your taste buds miss out on these incredible culinary experiences. Trying local dishes gives you a deeper connection to the places you visit and adds a whole new layer to your travel experience. Whether it's fresh seafood in the Caribbean, street food in Asia, or pastries in Europe, make sure to venture beyond the cruise food offerings. Your stomach will thank you for it. Number 15. Drinking too much alcohol. Cruise ships are famous for their alcohol packages, and while they seem like a great deal, remember, these drinks aren't free. It's easy to get carried away, especially with the open bars and drink specials. But drinking too much can quickly spoil your day, leaving you with a headache, dehydration, and a lack of energy for excursions or entertainment. Plus, excessive drinking can increase the risk of accidents or injury, especially when you're off the ship on excursions. Enjoy a few drinks, but be mindful of your limits. Balance your alcohol intake with plenty of water and always pace yourself so that your cruise remains fun and memorable, not a blur of overindulgence. 16. Not researching excursions thoroughly. Excursions are often the highlight of a cruise, offering a chance to explore new destinations and experience exciting activities. However, if you don't research them thoroughly beforehand, you could end up disappointed. What sounds amazing in the brochure might not match your expectations in reality. Some excursions may be overcrowded, not as unique as advertised, or even too physically demanding. To avoid wasting time and money, Always read reviews from fellow travelers who've experienced the activity. Websites, social media groups, and cruise forums are great places to gather honest feedback. Look for excursions that match your interests, fitness level, and time constraints. By doing your homework, you'll ensure that your excursions are as enjoyable as they are memorable, rather than a letdown. Number 17. Overbooking your excursions. While it's tempting to book as many excursions as possible to get the most out of your cruise, overbooking can be a big mistake. Remember, a cruise is meant to be a relaxing vacation, not a non-stop itinerary of back-to-back activities. If you cram your days with excursions, you'll quickly find yourself exhausted, missing out on the joy of simply unwinding on board. You'll also have less time to explore the ship's amenities, enjoy the pool, or even take in the beauty of the ocean. Make sure to leave some downtime in your schedule to recharge. It's okay to skip some activities and just take a leisurely walk around the ship or relax in one of the lounges. This balance will ensure you truly enjoy your cruise, both on and off the ship. 18. Not taking a picture of your excursion receipt. Here's a simple but often overlooked tip. Always take a picture of your excursion receipt. While it might seem like a small detail, it could save you a lot of hassle later on. In the rare event that there's a problem, whether it's an overcharge, a missed reservation, or a misunderstanding about what was included, you'll have proof of your booking and payment. Having a photo of your receipt gives you the necessary documentation to resolve any discrepancies quickly. It's a small precaution that ensures peace of mind during your cruise and protects you from potential issues with excursion providers or the cruise line. 19. Skipping the shows. One of the biggest mistakes you can make on a cruise is skipping the onboard entertainment. Many cruisers overlook the shows, thinking they're not that important or that they can always watch something later. But cruise ship shows are world-class productions, often featuring Broadway-style performances, live music, comedy acts, and magic shows. These performances are typically included in the price of your trip, so you're getting a great value for your money. Missing out on these spectacular performances means you're missing one of the highlights of your cruise experience. Whether you enjoy theater, live bands, or themed shows, there's something for everyone. So, plan your nights around these entertainment options. They're a key part of what makes a cruise unforgettable. 20. Not making reservations for popular activities. Certain onboard activities, such as spa treatments, high-end dining, or unique experiences like wine tastings, fill up quickly. If you wait too long to make a reservation, you might find that your preferred activity is fully booked. Popular spots, especially those with limited availability, tend to get booked up early in the cruise. To ensure you don't miss out on the experiences you really want, make reservations as soon as you can. This will help you avoid disappointment and guarantee that you get to enjoy your top picks without having to rush or settle for less desirable times. Plus, securing reservations in advance allows you to plan your days more effectively. 21. Being afraid to meet new people. Cruises are a fantastic opportunity to meet new people and forge lasting friendships, but many cruisers miss out by isolating themselves. Don't sit alone at the bar or keep to yourself during meals. Join group activities, attend meet and greets, or sign up for a shore excursion with others. Cruises are filled with travelers from all walks of life, and you never know who you might meet. Socializing on a cruise not only enhances your vacation, but can lead to unforgettable memories and connections. So, step out of your comfort zone. Whether it's making a friend by the pool or chatting with fellow passengers over dinner, don't let the opportunity pass you by. The unexpected danger. Now here's where it gets interesting. I've covered safety, money, food, and fun, but there's one mistake that could leave you trapped in a nightmare scenario, and it's one most people don't think about. Let me tell you a shocking story. A few years ago, I worked with a well-known cruise line and was on board one of their ships when I witnessed something I'll never forget. A couple had mistakenly checked into the wrong cabin, a mix-up they didn't realize until the third day of their cruise. By then, they had unpacked, stored their valuables in the safe, and even used the wrong dining reservations. When they finally discovered the error, it was too late. The ship had already sailed into international waters. No one knew how to help them, and their personal items had been compromised. Their vacation quickly turned into a nightmare. So, here's the lesson. Always double-check your room assignment, especially when you first board. Keep your valuables in a secure place and confirm everything before settling in. This small oversight could save you from an unexpected disaster and keep your cruise experience smooth and stress-free. Now that you know the 21 dangerous mistakes you need to avoid, you're better prepared for your next cruise adventure. Remember, safety comes first, and your cruise should be fun, relaxing, and stress-free. If you've made any of these mistakes before, or if you've had your own cruise horror stories, share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences. And if you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more insider cruise tips that could save your vacation. Make sure to subscribe so you're always in the know before setting sail.